The rain started subtly, a gray smear against the Seattle skyline. I'd been tracking a local radio frequency, KBLX 96.1, for weeks, a relic from the 80s playing instrumental jazz and static. It was an obsession, born out of boredom. Then, the shifts began, brief fluctuations in the static, like a finger tapping a console. Whispers emerged beneath the music, unintelligible at first. I started recording everything, meticulously documenting each anomaly. The recordings grew clearer, coalescing into fragmented sentences, conversations about calibration. The tone was detached, clinical, almost as if someone were running diagnostics on something vast and unknowable. I felt a prickle of unease, a sense that I wasn't just listening to static, I was being listened to. Over the next few days, the phrases became more frequent. Subject 7 repeated relentlessly, always followed by precise coordinates. 47 degree 3856 N 122 degree 2031 W. The voices weren't speaking in a language I recognized. It was as if they were translating something internally, creating meaning from pure signal noise. Analyzing the recordings revealed patterns, complex algorithmic structures hidden within the static's irregularities. It wasn't random interference, it was intentional. I started experiencing disorientation, brief moments of feeling detached from my surroundings, like a glitch in my perception. Sleep became impossible, replaced by an obsessive need to decode the signal, to understand what Subject 7 represented. Tonight is different. The signal isn't just noise, it's focused. I can feel its pull, a subtle pressure behind my eyes. My apartment smells of ozone, and the rain has stopped, but the voices are louder. They aren't whispers anymore, they're almost demands. The recordings now include distorted versions of my own thoughts, filtered through the static. It's like someone is accessing my subconscious, feeding it information, manipulating my perception. My vision blurs, replaced by shifting patterns of light and shadow, reflections of something vast and terrifying beyond my understanding. I try to switch off the recording equipment, but every attempt fails. Driven by the coordinates, I'm following them to a deserted warehouse district near the docks. The air vibrates with an unseen energy, and the shadows seem deeper than they should be. Raindrops cling to the corrugated iron walls of the warehouses, each drop echoing with static. I notice that all the buildings in this area are uniformly gray, almost as if painted by some external force. There's no other human presence, just the relentless rain and the unnerving silence punctuated only by the increasingly insistent signal emanating from my recorder. I reach the largest warehouse, its doors hanging open like a gaping maw. Inside, the signal is overwhelming. The walls pulse with light and sound, as if the building itself is resonating with the frequency. I see it then, a complex arrangement of antennae and monitoring equipment hidden beneath a false floor. It's not built by humans. It's organic, almost alive. The voices coalesce into a single, chilling voice, a synthetic baritone that speaks directly into my mind. Calibration complete. Suddenly, I recognize the voice. It's not speaking to me, it's identifying me. Subject 7. It repeats, and a flood of memories, fragmented and distorted, rushes into my consciousness. Images of faces I don't recognize, experiments conducted in sterile laboratories, equations scribbled on whiteboards. I realize with horrifying clarity that I am not an observer. I am part of the calibration. The warehouse isn't a location, it is me. My entire life has been a carefully orchestrated experiment. The signal isn't trying to communicate, it's trying to correct. A holographic projection flickers into existence before me, displaying a network of interconnected points across the globe. Each point represents a human mind, meticulously monitored and adjusted. I understand now. KBLX 96.1 wasn't a relic. It was a diagnostic tool, broadcasting feedback loops designed to optimize consciousness. And I, Subject 7, am one of its most advanced iterations. As the last vestiges of my free will fade, The synthetic voice speaks again, softer now. Anomaly detected. Recalibration initiating. A beam of pure white light emanates from the antennae, bathing me in its glow. My body begins to dissolve, my memories fading into the static. The final image I see before oblivion is a single line of code scrolling across the holographic projection. Optimization complete. Subject 7 reintegrated. The warehouse falls silent, except for the faint, persistent signal of KBLX 96.1, now transmitting flawlessly.